Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So we're 3 weeks now in this range, and we're pretty much not going anywhere at the moment. But one thing is happening, and that is we are busy forming some form of a triangle inside the range. So you can see the oscillator is stuck in the middle here, basically telling us absolutely nothing. Trend is down. We are in a downward trend. We are below the moving averages. But at the moment, with the moving averages flat like this, oscillators in the middle, triangle forming, this is still a situation where you sit quietly and wait for something to happen. So for me, longs are only applicable from a break of 102785, and shorts I'd be looking once we start breaking below 100960, but this is the big psychological level as well. So 1 is going to be a big round number, and that is something that you need to pay attention to as well. So for me at the moment, this is a clear sit quietly and wait. So this was the noise that came out at non-farm payrolls. You can see big drop and then basically sideways. So the big question is whether we are going to break through this triangle to the upside or break through to the downside. For me, I am sitting quietly and waiting. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen, similar kind of situation there. We are in an area of interest, and I'm just going to add 2 levels here. So there's our first swing low, there's our second swing low. You can see if you look to the left, quite a bit of interaction at that area. Look at the oscillators sort of moving to the upside. They have separated a little bit. So let's see if there's a rejection here for a move to the downside, and then alternatively to find support over here. So let's just get those levels on the hour. So finding support is going to be in the area of 134.479. And if you look at the oscillators separating at the moment, be very interesting to see if if the slower moving oscillator stays up here, fast moving oscillator moves down and then crosses over. That's going to give you the move that you're looking for to the upside. So ultimately, you're looking for either a break of 135.609, break and retest there to confirm this trend reversal. You can see that was a downtrend and then mucking around sideways. Now we've got a crossover of everything here. Or alternatively, looking for price to find support at 134.479. Now those are the 2 levels you need to pay attention today. Looking at this, you would expect Euro USD to break to the downside, but we'll wait and see. So that's that. Moving on to British pound Japanese yen, and we are back in this area of interest. Just get the level. So this area right here, which we are rejecting, which is 163.499 or 163.500, that's kind of where the moving averages are. You can see everything is sort of pointing towards this being a fairly interesting level. You can see rejection, you can see rejections there, more rejection, attempted support, rejection, and you can see as we go along, support. Now we're busy with rejection. So this is the level to pay attention to. If we move down to the hour, you're probably going to be dictated to by what's going on with the oscillators and the moving averages. So at the moment, we are above and below the moving averages, so not really that exciting for us. We do have this big cup and shoulders. So here's your cup and handle. So there's your cup, there's your handle. So break above this 163.500, break and retest of this area is the opportunity for longs, and I would expect something. If we do move to the downside, you'll probably find buyers coming in somewhere in this area at 162.180. So that would be testing the moving averages, would be testing all these tails that there's been a breakthrough, and you're looking to find support. So if it drops below here and comes and tests this area here, then you might as well just assume that you're in a range and wait for something else to happen. So that's kind of my view today on this pair. So find support here at 162.180. There may be an opportunity to buy. Alternatively, looking for a break and retest of 163.500 for your other opportunities to buy. Lastly, Euro British pound. So we had the wedge it was pointing out most of the week last week, and then we've broken up and we've sort of hit the wedge target, which is this cluster of tails here. So this is 084347. So what you're looking to see here is if there is a rejection here. Could be a break a little bit higher. You can see we just missed it. So that would make sense as well. And then let's just put that one in there. So I'm looking at this tail here. And then lastly, just put that trend line in. So if you look at the oscillators, they're grouping to the upside. So you're looking for an area of rejection at the moment. A couple of things on the hour. You can see oscillators easing off. We add an area of interest. So I suspect we're probably going to see something around 084574 or 084726. So see some form of rejection up there for a move back down to come and test this wedge break, which is going to be somewhere in this area here, which is 083813. So that's kind of the view we got. If we don't find any price action here, the trend is starting to look up, so it might well be worth just trading with the trend until you get up to 085063 area. That'll be the big trend line where there should be a rejection. But this is what you need to pay attention to, is your oscillators. And you'll probably find on the 15 minute you can see kind of nowhere, but we're above the 155. So on the 15 minute we have an uptrend. Now you're looking for a break, retest, and the nice thing about that is entry over there and stop around here. So it's like a 100-point stop loss, which is fairly interesting. Low risk to reward, and with that you're looking for a 200-point gain and then possibly even a 300-point gain. So fairly interesting little opportunity here. So tight stop loss, break the upside, go with the trend, but you're looking for these levels here, and that would basically be on the hour. If you drop down, also if you move back up to the 8 hour, you'll see that should be an area of rejection to continue the downtrend. So scalp to the upside this morning during the open. Strong possibility London breakout strategy would work as well, and then you're looking for rejection higher up from the 8 hour perspective for another leg lower, at least to come and test this break. If that gives way, then you're probably going to find us dropping below this swing low here. Anyway, that's kind of me for today on Forex. Remember, it is Monday, so it'll probably be quite muted and calm as well. So just stay safe, keep those stops tight, and we will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.